Talia and the Rude Vegetables. Linda Elovitz Marshall. Illustrated by Francesca Assirelli. As she walked toward the garden shed carrying a big pot, Talia puzzled over her grandmother's request. "Could you go to the garden, please?" Grandma had asked her, "and bring back 7 root vegetables, onions, garlic, turnips, parsnips, carrots, potatoes, and rutabagas. 7 is lucky, and with 7 root vegetables, raisins, and cinnamon, I'll cook a delicious stew to welcome the new year." Rude vegetables, wondered Talia, for a sweet new year? She lived in the city and had never done much gardening. Taking a shovel from the shed, she walked to the garden. Rude vegetables? She thought again, pushing the shovel into the soil. How can a vegetable be rude? Does it annoy its brothers and sisters? Does it talk back to its parents? Talia remembered being bossy to her brother, and she remembered being rude to her parents. Rosh Hashanah is coming, she thought. I must ask their forgiveness. Talia dug up a perfect round onion. Beautiful, she thought, but not what Grandma wants. She put the perfect round onion aside in a bushel basket. The next onion she tried to dig would not come out of the ground. She pulled and tugged and tugged and pulled until finally she yanked it free. What an ornery onion, she thought. It won't do what it's told. This must be a rude vegetable. She put the ornery onion in the pot for Grandma. Then Talia went to the garlic patch. She dug up perfect round garlic bulbs. These are gorgeous, she thought, but not what Grandma wants. She put the perfect round garlic bulbs in the bushel basket. Then she dug up an enormous pinkish-purple garlic bulb. "What a garish garlic," she said. "It seems like a big show-off. This must be a rude vegetable." She put the garish garlic in the pot with the ornery onion and carried the pot to where the carrots grew. Talia dug up a bunch of long, straight carrots. Wonderful, she thought, but not what Grandma wants. She put the long, straight carrots in the bushel basket. Then she dug up a fat, twisted carrot. "What a crooked carrot," she exclaimed. "This carrot looks like it was pushing its brothers and sisters around. It's certainly a rude vegetable." She put the crooked carrot in the pot with the garish garlic and ornery onion and carried the pot to the turnip patch. Talia dug up 4 white turnips with pretty purple tops. "Fabulous," she said, "but not what Grandma wants." She put the purple and white turnips in the bushel basket. Talia dug and dug, but the next turnip wouldn't budge. "This terrible turnip," she thought, "is just what Grandma wants." Talia pulled and dug and dug and pulled and finally wrenched the terrible turnip out of the ground. She put the terrible turnip in the pot with the crooked carrot, the garish garlic, and the ornery onion. "Now I have 4 rude vegetables," she counted as she carried the pot to the potato patch. Talia dug up small round potatoes and lumpy bumpy potatoes. She put the small round potatoes in the big bushel basket. The lumpy bumpy potatoes went into the pot with the terrible turnip, the crooked carrot, the garish garlic, and the ornery onion. She carried the pot to the parsnip patch. She dug up long, skinny parsnips and put them in the bushel basket. She dug up a big, ugly parsnip with twisted roots. "This is a peculiar parsnip," she said, and put it in the pot with the lumpy bumpy potatoes, terrible turnip, crooked carrot, garish garlic, and ornery onion. She carried the pot to the rutabagas and smiled. Rutabagas are definitely rude. She dug up rutabagas and put them in the pot with the peculiar parsnip, the lumpy bumpy potatoes, terrible turnip, crooked carrot, garish garlic, and ornery onion. Then she sat down to think. Grandma wanted rude vegetables, but surely someone else could enjoy the others, so she left the pot in the garden and carried the bushel basket to the rabbi. "Here, Rabbi," she said, handing him the basket. "I've picked enough vegetables for my grandmother. These are extras." "Thank you, Talia," said the rabbi. "These vegetables will help another family enjoy a sweet new year." Talia returned to the garden and took the big pot to her grandmother. "Grandma," she said, "I brought you rude vegetables, just like you wanted." "Rude vegetables," her grandmother laughed. They're root vegetables, not rude vegetables. And they're very sweet, just like you. The rabbi called and told me you gave him food for the hungry. What a mitzvah. Now, she said, let's cook the vegetables, bake some cookies, and get ready for the new year. And so they did.